and she has helped raise billions for breast cancer research. We talked to the woman behind the Susan G. Komen Foundation about her mission to help every woman.
All right, good morning, you guys. It is time for your health check. We are kicking off Breast Cancer Awareness Month officially with a pioneer of the movement. Here's my one-on-one interview with the founder of the Susan G. Komen Foundation, Nancy Brinker.
When we started our work in Dallas in 1981, you couldn't use the word breast in magazine, TV, or film, or anything else. You could only talk, it was characterized as a woman's cancer. And when we tried to go around and break down the barriers of that, many people said, you'll never get anywhere with that because you can't talk like that in public. That's not acceptable language.
Nancy Brinker started the Susan G. Komen Foundation after losing her only sister, Susan, to breast cancer.
She died in 1980 at the age of 36 after several courses of very, very difficult chemotherapy. In the days when there were no antiemetics, that is, the things that could keep you from getting very ill. And there was little that they really knew. They gave the same protocol to everyone who had breast cancer. They didn't differentiate because they didn't know.
That devastating loss became the driving force behind Nancy's life purpose. In the last 40 years, through the foundation named for her late sister, Nancy has helped to raise billions of dollars to fund breast cancer research and awareness.
This is the overriding purpose, I believe, of my life.
Nancy says her sister Susan had two dying wishes. One, a cure, and two, to eliminate healthcare barriers for women.
And one day we were sitting there and we were waiting about 3 hours to see her physician. And she said to me, you know, where a woman lives really shouldn't matter whether she lives.
With Susan's compassion as inspiration, Nancy is now 74 and turning the page on her fight against breast cancer to keep that second promise. She founded the Promise Fund, a nonprofit aimed at getting boots on the ground support for the underserved, uninsured, and underprivileged.
Goal is to create systemic change in communities across America.
Nancy believes the Promise Fund's organizational model of screening, diagnosis, and care through federally qualified healthcare centers can be used anywhere to help the people who need it most.
But when you get into smaller communities, or you get into rural America, or you get into places where people are left out of the system periodly, this is what you have. So we've got to have some systemic change. And I do not believe the government can do it all by itself by handing large sums of money to people, frankly, who haven't fixed it yet.
And some of you may know this, Nancy herself is also a breast cancer survivor. To learn more about the Susan G. Komen Foundation and the Promise Fund and how you can get involved, you can visit WFAA.com.